came across this and it's fairly disturbing. I'm not really into genetically modifying anything on this planet. I feel like it was made this way for a reason, and it should not be up to us to change what should be beyond our control. This guy right here, his company and the people that support him, however, feel the exact opposite. And I'll go into a little bit of it now, but this guy makes me want to vomit. And obviously this is on their webpage just to give you an idea who they are and what they're working for. Now on their webpage there's as close to no information as possible. There's the Cambrian Genomics thing that I showed you before, their logo, the DARPA logo, 2 videos, and this, their contact information. And that's it. So if you, after listening to this and doing some research on your own, want to contact them, here's the information. And just quickly on Cambrian, in case you're not familiar with the term, it comes from the Cambrian period. Produced the most intense burst of evolution ever known, called the Cambrian explosion. When pretty much everything bloomed into life and started evolution as we know it. I have my own theories on what caused that and when it happened, but that's for a different video at a different time. But just why they're picking that name for their company is because they're assuming that this is the next giant leap in evolution. So this article is from October 29th. I'll read this here. Say this for Austen Heinz. His vision for the future will either thrill you or leave you fearing for the future of humanity. There's really not any room in the middle. In a pair of interviews on and off the stage at the Pioneers Festival in Vienna today, the CEO of San Francisco-based Cambrian Genomics explained the mission of his company, which is often benignly described as laser printing DNA. What does that mean? We want to make everything that is alive on the planet, he explained. Everything that alive is not optimal. It can be made better. But he doesn't have any plans for replication. We want to make totally new organisms that have never existed, he said, and replace every existing organism with a better one. I'm going to read that again. And replace every existing organism with a better one. It just seems obvious that eventually every human will be designed on a computer. Lest you think these are the ravings of a mad scientist, or the opening scene of a new sci-fi dystopian thriller, well, it's not. I showed you the DARPA logo. Government's behind this. There's a lot of money going into this. This is what these people want to do. A YouTuber user asked Heinz about a biohazard liability, wondering if there should be regulations governing DNA printing, prompting Heinz to reply, cryptically I might add, all harmful DNA sequences are available to the public online. Then he says, we compare incoming orders with all known viruses and bacteria and simply don't print harmful sequences. Of course, there are exceptions for certain research groups such as the CDC who need to study dangerous sequences to remediate outbreaks. There is an active community surrounding the security aspects of synthetic biology, and members of the FBI and Interpol will be in attendance in this meeting in March. I don't like that answer. Somebody asked him, what about the liability of somebody printing out a Ebola or whatever harmful virus or bacteria and then just printing it and leaving it in the subway or something? He says, well, you can find the entire sequence online, but we won't print it for you. In the future, people are going to have their own printers. He says coming up here, different labs will be able to print. He's not going to be centralized at only his lab. So all you need is for one printer to get in the hands of somebody who wants to release something harmful, and there you go. So that answer is complete nonsense. Heinz doesn't appear to fear the potential backlash such as biological tinkering could provoke. For him, there is a simple logic at work that makes such technology inevitable. People are essentially badly designed computers, he said. We are running a program that is designed for us to die. I think obviously every organism will be designed synthetically. It's not a stretch to take it to every human and everything that's alive. This guy angers my soul. Heinz envisions a variety of applications that would make the living world around us, in his words, synthetic, better, and improved. Heinz envisions a variety of applications that would make the living world around us synthetic. He's prone to making offhand comments about a not-too-distant future where the technology he's developing could help people design humans or help gay couples have their own genuine biological children by mixing and matching their DNA and software. He's talking about a whole lot more than that. And then he talks about how everything is getting a lot cheaper. Our pricing is designed to change behavior, Heinz said. Every biology lab in the world will become more virtualized. They'll design code on a computer and then print out DNA. So going back to that, somebody wants to print out a virus thing, every biology lab in the world will have one of these printers in his view, in his vision of this terrible dystopian future. And yet he's not worried about somebody releasing a terrible virus. I really hope something happens to stop these people in their tracks. This guy's a villain. Just look at him. He's a villain. But he has the money, he has the power, and he's doing what he wants to do. Change the entire natural world into something synthetic and at his own creation. I don't know if we're going to be saved from this future or if that's the destiny of this planet. I hope I'm not here to witness it.